Stephanie White, her wonderful, wonderful, wonderful coach, was asked about her winning this award, this honor. What do you think Stephanie White did? Do you think Stephanie White was excited? Do you think she was happy? Do you think she was overjoyed by the fact that her star point guard, nonetheless, while injured, just was finally given a real honor by an organization like ESPN?
Caitlin Clark just went full beast mode, dropping buckets, breaking ankles, and apparently shattering some egos along the way. Meanwhile, Stephanie White tried to pull a bully move straight out of 2003, and guess what? Clark didn't even blink. From petty plays to side eyes caught in crystal clear 4K, this saga is messier than a half-court buzzer-beater disaster. Fans are losing it, and the chaos? Absolutely unmissable.
It looked like Caitlin Clark looked like she got a little hurt towards the end there. Is there any update on her injury?
No update. Just felt a little something in her groin, so we'll get it evaluated and see what happens from there.
Yeah, just kind of to follow up on that, looked like she was kind of grabbing at her right groin area. Is that the concern?
Yeah, if that's the one she was grabbing at. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I mean, that's it.
Warning, this coach will make your stomach turn. I won't even say her name, because it's not about pronunciation, accents, or anything fancy. It's pure, unfiltered irritation. She's like that substitute teacher who acts like the star of a school play no one auditioned for, strutting around like she invented basketball, expecting the world to gasp at her genius. When the reality? Fans are just side-eyeing her, wondering how someone this shady even survives under stadium lights.
Style now, would it? I'll let you listen in on what Stephanie White had to say when she was asked about this after they got drop kicked by 21 points. I'll let you hear. You be the judge. So
let's be real. If Caitlin Clark wasn't lighting up the league right now, the Kelsey Conversation would still be a niche podcast buried under crocheting tutorials and vintage toaster unboxings. No shade on Kelsey, she's phenomenal. But the real ignition switch setting this whole league on fire? It rhymes with greatness and can drain threes from the parking lot. This hype didn't happen because someone finally fixed the camera angles. No. It happened because one player walked in and made the world stop scrolling. That kind of gravitational pull is never
Stephanie
average.
White is a garbage human being. I am done trying to defend this woman in any way at all. So if you are white, Stephanie White was asked about Caitlin Clark getting WNBA Player of the Year. For those who don't know, she won that award at the ESPYs, and she got WNBA Player of the Year. So Stephanie White, of course, as her coach, is going to be asked about that award. So let's listen.
Meanwhile, some coaches are out here acting like gatekeepers of an ancient basketball cult, as if Caitlin Clark didn't just blast the WNBA into the mainstream faster than a Kardashian scandal. The irony? Fans are packing arenas in Clark jerseys, chanting her name loud enough to shake the rafters, and these coaches? They're calling her a distraction. A distraction from what? Your own 18-point fourth quarter collapse.
Steph, I don't know if you noticed or heard about it, but during the game, Caitlin got honored as the WNBA Player of the Year in the ESPYs. Just what does it mean to have her impact so far? I mean, there are a lot of really good players in this league, and she got honored as the best player in the league by the ESPYs.
Yeah, I mean, obviously she continues to get new awards, and Caitlin is so fortunate, as well as all these guys, really. I mean, that they don't know anything any different than the WNBA.
Steph, in case you missed it, during the game, Caitlin Clark was honored as WA Player of the Year in the SPS. That's right. In a league full of talent, she's being recognized as the absolute best. And it's not stopping. Awards keep stacking up because her impact is unreal. Caitlin's just playing her game, and for fans, it's a masterclass in dominance. Honestly, she's redefining what it means to be a star in the WNBA, and everyone else is just trying to keep up.
I believe it's OM, Stephanie, U-P-O-S. Are you kidding me with this? This is her head coach, and this is why I said, and I've said this before, y'all, the Fever went old school WNBA. You cannot trust them. They went old school with their front office. They dialed it all the way back, bringing in Kelly, bringing in Amber. Stephanie is the epitome of old school WNBA. This is a woman married to a man, goes into the WNBA, and is now with a woman. Does that not sound? I mean, I never released a video, but I did it. So for those of you that don't know, real quick.
There's a reason fans are lining up for overpriced popcorn and nosebleed seats that require binoculars. And it's not to watch a zone defense fizzle into mid-range bricks or someone run an off-ball screen. They're coming because Caitlin Clark might torch an entire defense while tying her shoelaces. And when she's not doing that, she's creating more buzz than a playoff game with free Chick-fil-A. Now let's talk ticket refunds, because if certain players aren't on the court, energy drops faster than a Netflix show after season 2. Fans didn't pay to watch petty coaching drama or benchings disguised as strategy. It's the energy of a jealous valedictorian who can't believe someone skipped grades and still aced the test. They claim it's about earning your spot, but really? It's insecurity in coach speak. The same people preaching about team dynamics? They're secretly watching highlights, pretending not to be impressed. You can hear the passive-aggressive whistles through the screen.
Welcome to Keep the Vision, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification for your boy. Appreciate all the support we've been getting. Listen, man, this Caitlin Clark versus Stephanie White thing could turn ugly, and it could turn ugly fast, y'all. I have to be straight up with y'all. Stephanie White wants to play the polar opposite way that Caitlin Clark wants to play. The Indiana Fever got a big win yesterday, and it was a tale of two halves. The first half, the Indiana Fever played that Stephanie White style, that grinded out, ugly, puke basketball.
It's becoming painfully obvious who's actually threatened by rising stars, and who's here to win. At some point, this stops being about player development and starts looking like a personality contest, where the only thing growing is someone's bitter streak. Coaches with fragile egos? Keep them away from generational talent. It's like handing a Picasso to someone with a paint-by-numbers kit and a grudge. The league has waited years for this moment. Visibility, viral highlights, crossover fans from college ball, it's finally here. But instead of celebrating, some insist on weird power plays even middle school gym teachers would call excessive. Being the most watched, most talked about, most replicated player in the league isn't enough. Now it's about whether she fits someone's arbitrary earning it checklist. Meanwhile, the scoreboard glows, merchandise is flying off shelves, and attendance is at record highs. But sure, let's pretend her presence isn't single-handedly reviving the league. Totally unrelated.
We have Stephanie White addressing Caitlin Clark winning the SB's Women Player of the Year award. And you got to understand, Stephanie White, this is very important right here. You can shut down a lot of narratives. You can let the Indiana fan base know you do rock with Caitlin Clark, because as of right now, we don't think you do. You don't want the ball in her hands. You don't talk about her plays. You talk about everybody else except her. Hell, I've seen you talk about Paige Beckers more than Caitlin Clark, and when they played back and forth, and we the ones who won. You have a constant habit of doing this.
And here's the kicker. When seats start looking empty because fans realize their favorite is benched for strategy, guess who'll start whining about ratings and media attention? The same people who treated her like a problem instead of the prize. Holding the league's lottery ticket? Maybe don't rip it up just because you don't like who scratched it. Watching coaches try to assert dominance over someone who's owned every arena since college is wild. They can call it adjusting to the pro level, but the insecurity radiating from the bench smells like burnt toast. When fans start chanting, "We want Caitlin," louder than the commentary, don't act surprised. This league doesn't need more "my system over everything" sermons. It needs the kind of electricity that gets teenage boys and grandmas alike hooked on a WNBA game past halftime. The longer these ego trips go on, fans will treat game schedules like tour dates. If the star isn't showing up, neither are they.